Hello there, my name is Pierpong Peter Bugnasaint, and I will be performing my Math 141 survey problem presentation on my PowerPoint slides. And here we go. And here is my survey problem of people reading 3 different novels or books. The category goes from romance, fantasy, and mystery, as well as the people that read both 2 different types of novels, as well as people that read all 3 novels, and people that read none of the above. And here's my Venn diagram. And the Venn diagram shows how many people read different novels in 3 different categories, as well as some together and some all 3 together, and some and none of them at all. Then here with the categories of romance, my categories, the number of people that read romance novels were 1,021. The people that read fantasy novels were 1,050. The people that read mystery novels was 1,012. The people that read both romance and fantasy novels were 141. The people that read romance and mystery novels 216. The people that read fantasy and mystery novels 197. And the people that read all 3 were 19. And the people that read none was 352. What I did for me to conduct and basically fill in all 3 circles for my Venn diagram, I looked for the category that had all three people reading all 3 novels, which was 19, and I put 19 in the middle. Then after that, I pretty much conducted which category, which group read multiple novels together instead of one. And I started off with the fantasy, which category read both fantasy and mystery novels. And in the category that read both fantasy and mystery novels was 197. Well, and I had 197, subtracted my 19, and got 178. Same thing what I did with the romance, whoever read the romance and fantasy novels together, which was 141. And I subtracted 141 from 19 and got 122. And then I did whoever read the romance and mystery novel, which was 216, and I subtracted 216 from 19, and I ended up having 197. And after that, I started filling in the outer circles, and then what I did was I did the mystery category first, and people that read the mystery novels were 1,012, and I got 1,000. And what I did was I subtracted 1,012 from 197, 19, and 178 for 3 categories, and got 1,718. And same thing with the fantasy novels. The people that read fantasy novels were 1,050, and I subtracted 1,050 from 122, 119, and 178, and got 731. And for the romance novel, the people that read romance novels was 1,021, and I subtract 1,021 from 122, 19, and 197, and that's how I filled out the whole Venn diagram. And then for the people that didn't read none of the categories, which is the universal set, was 352, I just ended up putting it on the outside. Then for my next slide, which is the problem slide, is how many people were surveyed. The second problem was how many people liked fantasy novels only. Third problem, how many people did not like fantasy novels. Fourth problem, how many people liked romance and mystery novels but not fantasy. Fifth problem, how many people like romance or mystery novels but not fantasy. And then going to my last slide, which is the answer slide, how many people were surveyed after adding all the categories together, including the people that read multiple novels together, as well as people that didn't read any of the novels. And it came, I calculated it was 3,000. And then for my second problem, how many people like fantasy novels only, I basically just got the whole total that only just read only fantasy novels, which was just 731. And then for my third problem, how many people did not like fantasy novels at all, I basically just added any of the categories that did not have nothing to do with fantasy. So I basically just added 683 and 718 together and got 1,598. And then for my fourth problem, people like romance and mystery novels, but not fantasy. I just got the category that read both novels, which was 197. Because that's the set that did not read nothing from the fantasy novels. The people didn't read any of the fantasy novels was people that only read romance and mystery novels. And for my last question, how many people like romance or mystery novels but not fantasy novels? I pretty much did. I pretty much just did the third question all over again, which was I just added two categories that had nothing to do with fantasy, which was romance and mystery, and I ended up just getting 1,598. And that's it for my PowerPoint presentation. Thank you. Have a good day.